night cold.
Oh man.
Here to spark your soul.
Let's talk about it.
We gonna talk
Why
today.
not? Let's talk about it. If you tired of niggas front, let's talk about it. You tired of bitches getting over niggas, let's talk about it, man. At the podcast, we talk about everything, man. At the boy Buddha.
Showtime in the building.
We
What's up,
got
y'all?
Mr. Nine and Cole back.
Back
like you
Yeah,
never
you
left.
might have to like give them a little bit of clips to show them like we've been doing
She's
this,
regular,
man.
She's regular now.
man.
This is regular.
Thank you
Good
guys for
co-host.
having me back.
You know that.
Appreciate it.
You know that. How everybody feeling today?
Feeling good. Gemini gang.
It's still our season 2.
Yeah.
Okay, June 1st was my birthday. How was your birthday?
June 3rd. It was good, man. It turned 30.
Ooh, 30
Me and my
clip.
shorty.
You turned 32?
Nah, chill. I still got another year. I'm
Okay.
29.
You right there, though. You right there.
All right, but I'm not there.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, yo.
She act like she don't want to be 30. What's wrong with
Bro.
getting into that 30 zone?
Bro, pay the Forbes skit, yo. I'm moving different, eh? Feeling different.
A body
That ass, yo,
different.
body different.
Breathing
You
different.
feel
I'm
30?
breathing different. Yes, nigga, I feel it. Yes. I put motherfucking hamstring out that. Shit. Never did that in my 20s.
Yo.
Never. What?
What would you tell your 20-year-old self?
Let's get ready for 30, because 30 is a whole new journey. So you think that you will never get there? You're going to get there. That shit speeds up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just tell myself to keep being resilient and stay down, because you got a whole big life ahead of you.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. But how was your birthday?
I chilled with some girlfriends. I bought me a co-op, so I just had a
Big
couple of
boy
girlfriends.
shit.
Had a
Yeah,
couple
hold
of
on,
girlfriends.
let that breathe. You
Yeah.
did what?
I bought a
That
co-op.
Oh,
So I had a couple of girlfriends come over and we had some wine, so chill. And then that weekend I went to go see Vibes Cartel in Atlanta.
Ooh,
Oh, no,
how
what was that like? Hold on.
It was a vibe. Fever.
I've been hearing a lot about vibes. Like, you know what I mean? He
been
been
got to the bag.
Yeah, not for real.
he doing his thing.
The only thing I don't like is that they don't finish the song out, but I just feel like that's a part of the Jamaican culture, because they be like, pull up, pull up, pull up.
I'm about to get crazy. Oh, it's Friday. It's a party now.
Yo, bro, is it me or back in the day, what the bomber clock just scared me? What the bomber clock? Oh, shit. Like, all right, what the bomber clock?
Nah, I ain't gonna front. I always thought Jamaicans was gangster.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? For
say
some
that.
reason,
She about
like,
to go there. What the
I love
bomber clock?
Jamaican food, but like I used to go to the Jamaican restaurants, and like even the waiters is like, what you want? It's like,
Right.
hold on,
No
man.
extra gravy.
I tried to ask, yo, I was about to get right into that. I'm like, yo, can I get a little extra gravy?
No.
And they giving it to you, but the look is like, damn, is my money good? Like,
Young niggas.
shout out to the Jamaicans though, man.
We love y'all.
Oxtown, no joke.
Word.
Nah,
What you did for yours?
I went out to eat. Then I went on a cruise with my family.
Ooh,
Where y'all went?
cruise.
Went to Bermuda. The Triangle. That's what they say, right?
At least you made it back.
Now, it was dope, though. The boat, fire. Carnival. Shout out to Carnival. Carnival is more like the partying boat.
Yes.
But New England, the other boat, fire, is like more classy. So Carnival, you want to turn up, go to Carnival. It's cool, though. I just love the atmosphere. Different nationalities, different race, everything is just cool out there. So
I never been on a cruise, so that's
I always
always
tell
good
you,
to hear
man,
about
you
it.
Yeah, now you need to go and get
You
the
too?
drink package.
I drink pack, I was smuggling. Like, where?
What cruise you went on? Oh,
I've been
maybe
on
you went on a lot.
Yeah, maybe you went on a lot. Yeah, I went to Carnival. I also been on Norwegian as well, but I haven't really been as an adult, so I need to go as an adult with my adult friends. I only been to one as an adult with my friend, but it's better when obviously you're out with your friends and on Carnival, like you said, if you want that party vibe.
Yo, I was doing like a sipping paint. I was just fucking around, sipping paint. Niggas was auctioning some bullshit. Oh, I'm like, yo, how much? 15 man, I can make this myself. Yo, I was just
A little bit of paint here and there.
Right.
You can find like Basti on that
Picasso.
motherfucker. I was like, yo, like, nah, it's dope though. It's dope just to get out your comfort zone. It's dope though. Shout out to Carnival, man.
I'm going on a cruise now.
You got to.
Like that.
One time for the one time.
Okay.
A lot of niggas scared of the water, man.
You?
A lot of niggas be scared, at first,
You know how to swim, bro? Matter of fact.
Yeah. Shout out to Fresh Air Fun, man. Fresh Air Fun told me how to swim.
That's where you learn how to swim?
Yeah, man.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm like Michael Phelps. I ain't even say his name. Michael
Yeah.
Phelps. That's how you know a nigga can't swim. Nigga, nah, I do my thing. A little doggy paddle here and there, you heard?
As long as you can stay
You know how to
afloat.
swim?
Yeah, I learned from the YMCA when I was young.
Ooh, shout out to YMCA.
Okay.
You still got it though? People say that.
I can still save myself. I just might not be able to save you, respectfully.
You can't panic, bro.
You on your own, you heard?
You can't panic, bro. When you panic, you going under. You gotta stay calm.
Nah, for real.
Stay calm. And I know it's hard. Stay
Facts.
calm, though.
See, you saying that, it makes me think about the
Don't
viral
panic.
story. It's a young lady in Florida that just, like, I don't know what kind of tie it was, but she was with her stepfather or her mother's boyfriend, and they was, like, going with him. He was just trying to wash the sand off his body, and they were just, like, going with him, and they went into the water, and then it got so crazy. Like, I don't know what they call it, but it's, like, a part of the water that gets deeper, and you can't tell. And then literally, like, he noticed that he was, like, swimming to them, and he noticed that we was getting further. They was getting further away from each other, and he had asked them, like, am I getting closer to y'all? And they was like, no. He knew what was happening, but because they were so young, he didn't want to startle them. So he told his son to start doggy paddling, and his son started floating on his back, and he was chilling. But the girl, she started, like, getting caught up into the water, and then, like, the boat started coming and all that, and next thing you know, she was gone. This is a real story right now. Like, and they haven't found her. It's been, like, a week. And they haven't found her. The little boy made it. The father made it back. It was another young lady that she made it back, and the daughter is still missing. So that's to everybody that's going to the beach this summer. And that was in Florida, but anybody going to the beach this summer, like, be careful and give those kids life jackets. I feel like, especially in the black community, I don't never remember having a life jacket or buying a life jacket, but I feel like it's important. So if I go to the beach this summer, I'm going to definitely get my daughter, my son, a life jacket, because you just never know, man. And those life jackets keep you, on top of the water. So
that's the worst way
I just
to
want
go
to share
out.
that
I
story.
always say the two things: burning and drowning.
Yeah, and imagine, like, for the father figure in that moment, like, he knew what was going on, and there was nothing he could do. You know what I mean? So
you can't fuck with that water, man.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That story starting out, in the heart of,
the beginning
start of the summer. It's like,
Today,
damn, I wanted to go to the beach. I'm scared. Like,
I ain't going to the beach.
Just stick your toe
for the youth, though, I mean, I feel like as adults, like, even him, he was able to navigate the situation. But for the young kids, it's like they all so eager to get into the deep end and, like, have fun in the water, and safety to them is not important. But look what happened.
It's me, the beach. Like, is it me or sand being weird places? How the fuck sand get in my ear? I ain't even get in the water, no nothing. Like, what the fuck? I don't like that.
Nah, you be in it, sand
at
least the whole day.
Like, you don't like the beach?
Nah, that's because of that. Sand being in weirdest places. I'm like, nigga, I ain't even get wet.
Even after I wash the sand up, I get home and it's still sand everywhere.
I ain't even get wet. How the fuck is sand? Yeah,
you like the beach?
I don't really like the beach either.
At night, it's cool at night. When at night, it's the vibe. Don't get in the water, it's the vibe.
Yeah, I don't like just getting in the water with the salty water when it touched my lips. I hate that feeling. I don't like the taste of, even though you shouldn't be drinking it, but I don't like the taste
but
of the
ocean.
Country,
the beach, that water clear as day.
I still feel
going to the beach out here is crazy. I would never.
That shit green.
I would never.
Even have to get into that. What's the top 5 beaches in New York City? And we know it's not that great, but where would you go? All right, Jones is one. Everybody know about Jones Beach, Long Island. I like Jones. I ain't go front.
Jones Beach. I don't know what. Manhattan got a beach?
City Island?
Oh, City Island got a beach. Wait, is that
yeah, I don't think that's
what's the it's like the main beach in the Bronx. Bite something with a B.
I don't know. I just got back from Atlanta.
So you got Jones
Coney
Beach.
Island,
You got Coney Island. You also got the joint in Queens, Far Rockaway Beach. A lot of people go there.
Oh yeah, Far
Damn, I can't remember. I used to go to the beach in the Bronx. It's funny because every time I used to go in high school, it used to be shootouts. So bad ass.
So you're not talking about City Island?
Nah, it's damn. What is it called? Y'all help me out in the comments. Let me know what's that viral beach in the Bronx that everybody always talk about how dirty the water is and all that. But that's the top 5 beaches that we don't know. You know what I mean? As you can see,
I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody that participated, like in my 30th birthday. Like the video, that
was dope. Nah, that was dope.
Everybody I ain't something. It was like a surprise.
So what was the video?
That. Basically, like his lady was like sending out a text to everybody, like, "Yo, just give him some words of wisdom and shout him out on his birthday." And she put together a whole YouTube video.
Oh, that's nice.
It was like 4 minutes long of different people like shouting him out. Even I watched it on YouTube and it was dope. Like, you know what I mean?
I just appreciate it. Because me, you always talk about this, and you think people don't notice the shit, but people notice what you're doing, and so that was just dope to me, So stuff don't go unnoticed. So just keep doing.
I think it's only 2 times. Like if somebody get people to like gather around and like give you a shout out on your birthday, or if you die. Those are the only two ways you figure out how people feel.
Up, son.
Yeah, because that happened. Basically, when you watch that video, just know that's all the things niggas would have said if you died today. Yeah. Yo, boo was doing this thing. You know what I mean? I'm just being blunt. Like,
yeah, you can smell it.
That's what they gonna say. Yo, he was doing a pod. Yo, he was a good dude. All that shit they said is what they would normally say if you passed away. So it's shout out to Yasmin for making that happen. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I love that though, man. But
I said Jasmine.
Let's get into the bullshit, man. Go on, man. That's what people came in for. People came in for that bullshit.
Oh, man.
There's a lot going on, man.
What's going on?
We got Naya here. We trying to be classy, but get right into it. Fuck it. Where you want to start? Don't say Diddy, man. I'm tired of that Diddy talk, man.
Nah. We're going to say that for later, man. How y'all feel about the BET Awards, man?
I like the tribute.
Right? 25th?
Yeah, it was the 25th anniversary. I like the tribute that they had for the 106 in Park.
Oh, nah, that was dope.
Who really did their thing to me was Maya. She looked good. She wasn't out of breath like Little Kim. You was out of breath,
come
mama.
on, man. I ain't talking about the breath. It ain't like that. Come on.
Nah, you know.
And she performing at Salsa Con Fuego this Sunday too. So yeah, I want to check Lil Kim out. Yeah, she's gonna be.
All right, maybe she got it together by then.
Keep building.
Yeah, so Maya, she did her thing. Who else performed? I like Glorilla's performance. It was cute. I just like Glorilla's music.
Nah, she got it.
She did. Okay, and I'm like,
like
kind of. I don't know if I like. Granted, it's cute, but it's not to me. It's like, give us something new. I don't want to always see. As a female, I'm over seeing ass shaking. It's everywhere now, and it's like, give me a little acrobats or something. Like,
it's getting tough out here. It's getting tough out here for a dude. It's like, damn, you trying to. Imagine you trying to stay focused, but everywhere you turn, that shit just everywhere, even outside.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Ass literally ass everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who else performed?
Maya.
So who had the best performance, you think?
I like the whole little tribute that the 106 in Park did with Ashanti, Maya. I can't even recall really who else was on the tribute, but I like the tribute that they had.
What about you?
And I'm sorry, and also some of the off stage, like the side stage rising artists, they're good too.
To me, I just look like we was living in the golden age, the 2000s. It was like the 90s for us, but the 2000s is now. I just feel like now there's no originality no more. You see, they got to go back. For people to engage with the BET, they got to go back to get 106 in Park and shit. Like, why they can't reinvent no new shit? So, like, I feel like it was dope, and I like the streaming dudes. Shout out to Cost and now all the streaming dudes. I love them. Like, I love what they doing. They was a part of that. That was dope. I feel like the best performance to me was Kirk Franklin. I'm not even gonna lie, and that he killed it.
He definitely did.
That was at the end, right?
Yeah.
I missed that. I fell asleep.
Kevin Hart was doing his thing. It was dope, and I didn't understand.
I'm over Kevin Hart.
And I understand how Glorilla won the gospel.
She won a gospel.
She did a song with Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, she did a song with Kirk.
I think it was rigged.
Shit is like gospel. Come on, man.
They put some money behind that.
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti got it.
Shout out to Glorilla.
When the gospel was crazy.
She did her thing, yeah, but like when the gospel didn't make sense.
And she just had her cheeks out.
Yeah,
I definitely thought, alright, that's straight back.
I love what she doing though with the rapping shit. She pushing it. I ain't know she gonna go this far, so I just shout like that.
Correct,
was
me either.
She came this far, and I love it.
Yeah,
and I got to shout out to Kendrick. Niggas was not like us that won. And
Lil Wayne too.
Lil Wayne
performed.
Oh yeah, he did.
It was cute.
Get to Lil Wayne, yeah.
You might as well go right into it then.
Well, now it's just a lot to talk about. And then Tiana Taylor, niggas ain't catch that song. She throwing my man.
Iman Shumpert.
Come on, that's fucking corny.
Did you like the song though?
I like the song, but she had to perform that song. She got other hits.
She's starting over. It's new time.
It's new album.
New album.
Man. Like, come on, man. I gotta kick the nigga while he down. The nigga ready down.
He trying to put her in jail.
Yeah.
Send her ass to jail.
Not the mother of the kids to jail.
Yeah, boy, niggas.
He started by trying to turn the lights off in the crib, and then now he like, yo, fuck that. Nah, that's a lot, man.
No nigga, man.
And she supposed to just sit around. She went Mufasa. He's jealous.
I ain't gonna put Tiana Taylor. It's talented. Shout out to Tiana. She's talented. But yeah, but the BET Awards in the whole was dope. It was dope. It really was dope.
I'm over
that
Kevin
like
Hart.
4 hours though.
It was, and that's why I fell asleep before I saw Kirk
hours,
Franklin perform. It was a little dragged on. Kevin Hart, give somebody else the hosting gig. Like, yeah, I'm
Nah, they
over
love
you.
Kevin Hart.
They love Kevin Hart.
Everywhere I watch NBA, he there. Every network, Kevin Hart is right there. I'm like, he's viral. So
Yeah.
So
he
what's your
getting
take
money.
on it, Rod?
Nah, I ain't gonna front. Y'all already said it. It's like, to me, I like the 106 in Park because I just feel like, you know, it resonated with me. You know what I mean? I remember coming home from school, literally watching 106 in Park.
Have you been to 106 in Park?
I've been to 106 in Park too.
I didn't get that,
you know
that
I mean?
chance either.
So that whole experience, you know, brought me back. But I wish AJ, I wish everybody
was there,
But
right?
everybody dropped their videos explaining why they couldn't be there, business and all that. So
he cried when he left. Like, come on, Roxy wasn't there. Like, that's how, like,
Right.
it was cool though. I give
Right.
it. I give it that.
We'll take who we can take, I guess.
I take that. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne just dropped the album, so I just want to segue right into Lil Wayne album. Have anybody heard that?
No.
I heard a little Fruit song. To me, and it's just like back in the day, he was that nigga. Give him a flower. I think he should have live off his catalog, bro. Like,
Damn, you trying to pack him up?
Nah, I ain't trying to pack him up.
Smoothly, that was a smooth pack up,
Say,
bro.
go your way.
Yo, we gonna start saying that. Live off your catalog. Instead of saying nigga done, and yo, just live off your catalog, bro. I like that. You just created some new
He
shit.
did so much. He did so much for the culture, and salute Wayne. Nah, don't fuck his shit up, bro. It's like he was spitting, but I feel like it's the wrong time. Like he should have did that shit a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like after the card, like after he had that momentum, and I felt why he should have had Drake. You gotta use them as Drake, the hottest nigga, right?
And I ain't gonna front. As somebody that listens to every song, like he was rapping a lot. You know what I mean? But there was no substance. Like it's no song that I wanted to play back later on, or it's no song that I was able to get an insight on what Lil Wayne is up to now. Mm-hmm. He was just rapping and rap. Like all the words is rhyming and shit he was saying is still crazy. But he gave you no insight on nothing, how he feel. You know what I mean? Remember hustling music and certain songs, like he gave none of that. He was just rapping a lot. He put new guys on, like Big X the Plug and all that. Like he did things on the album, but it wasn't like, you know, it was like a mixtape. He should have just called it a mixtape. It's a bunch of songs and niggas rapping, doing their thing, but no Drake. Nicki Minaj came later on the remix, but to me it wasn't nothing to like brag about. Like I listened to the album, you know, we do podcasts, we do media and all that, so I wanted to listen for that purpose, but I have nothing to tell nobody. Like Naya didn't listen, and I have nothing to tell Naya. Like, yo, Naya, make sure you listen to.
Right.
But let me pick.
She ain't listen. I ain't telling her go listen.
You said you went for substance.
Cause it's Wayne.
Did Lil Wayne ever have substance in his song? Let's be honest.
I just said one. Hustler music. I still listen to that when I'm trying to get right. You know what I mean? Even what's that? How to Love. He has substance.
Yeah, drinking my
Mr.
cup,
Carter.
I want you to pop them motherfucking pills or get drunk.
Yeah, I mean that message was still clear there. You know what I mean? He still was on that type
I
of
feel
time.
like with him, what fucked him up is like I'm not trying to like. It's like how he, you know. How he looked a little bit.
You had chill before his daughter Reginae come popping off in the comments.
Let's talk about it. Mama ass podcast.
Now I fuck with Wayne. I'm just saying he should have went to the gym. He should have came back mentally strong and the pen like his image. Looking at him like, oh no, he carrying on his shit. It's like, you know, them drugs.
Yeah, and you on tour right now, so I'm like, damn.
Somebody left the fireman in the rain. It look like somebody left the fireman in the rain.
Dang.
Looking at my idols that. No more wear cape. Nigga don't wear no cape no more. Now we older and see. Like, kids, stay off them drugs, man. Real talk. Like,
So
it's not even
is Jim Jones better than Lil Wayne?
Harlem? 7, 8. Come on, man. Nigga, oh, man.
Oh, you know, we fly high, no lie. You know it. Ballin'.
Jim Jones. Yo, this nigga say he's better than Nas?
So yeah, disagree.
You got cricket. You heard the cricket.
Harlem.
You know my take, man. Today is Summer Jam. You know what I mean? We not there. Maybe we'll pull up after the show, depending on how we feel. But I feel like he only said he's better than Nas to promote Summer Jam. He's headlining Summer Jam. Is Jim Jones and Friends. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Jim Jones and Friends. So he's performing, but he's bringing, like, he's curating a portion of the show. So I feel like he just crashed out in the interview and like, I'm better than Nas. And everybody's falling for it. I'm like, yo, are we this simple-minded? Like, he's doing exactly what he wanted to do. Everybody's talking about it. Yo, I was on on the radio this morning, and niggas like, yo, Jim Jones is bugging. He know he not better than Nas.
Rap is
he know
trash
that.
right now, nigga. Anything could get rap and trash, but come on, why you gonna say Nas? Why he ain't say Hov?
Marketing. Look what we doing there right now, live on camera, talking about it.
Why he ain't say Hov? Hov
Mission
is a bigger
accomplished.
name, though. Hov is a bigger name. Why he ain't say Hov? Why you want to say Nas out of all people? Why you gonna say Nas?
Because he already
though?
say he gonna smack Nas Kufi off. And now, guess what? I
No,
promise you
no,
tonight on
that
Summer
was
Jam,
old.
he gonna do that song. What's it? Summer in Miami. So Nas smack was Kufi like.
But that was old.
Not trying to be pushy or nothing. He gonna do that shit. The whole crowd gonna be like,
tickets.
But he came at Jay-Z back in the day, too.
but it wasn't as fire as. Not trying to be pushy or nothing. Sister Strip Club, girl, should have
I'm
been.
just saying, be honest, and bro, I fuck with what Jim doing now. Jim he doing this thing
Marketing,
now.
he marketing
He doing
genius.
like rapping wise, he doing this thing now. But he talking about hits and billboards. If I'm wrong, the only hit I know, what hit you know?
Bowling.
Someone with Miami, we can't say. Come on, everybody knows someone with Miami.
But that's not a hit.
Bro,
It's not
I
a-
seen you
Now,
last
fuck
week,
that.
bro, in your
Nah,
bag in the
nah,
car.
you lying,
This
you
nigga in the
lying.
mirror,
See,
and
this is that Harlem shit. This is that Harlem shit.
Yo,
that Harlem
Naya,
shit right now. This
drop
that
that
Harlem
shit
shit.
later on and
Nah,
watch
I fuck
how
with
many
that.
dance moves he bust.
I fuck with that song. But he talking about he got more hits.
So name a Nas song.
A hit,
One mic,
good.
Ether. Whoa.
Oh, you going crickets that fast, bro?
Bro,
You fucked the whole argument up,
Bro,
man.
nah,
You went crickets after 2 songs,
Nah,
man.
that's a fact, but he's not better. Like he said, he's better than Nas. He said he's better than Nas. Come on, bro.
Yo, Nas, I'm sorry,
and,
man.
And bro, I
This nigga stopped after 2 joints, man.
Nas lost me. He started talking about the moon and the stars a little
Nah,
bit
don't
too.
do that, man.
I ain't gonna front. He did. To be honest, I fuck with Nas, but he lost me a little bit too. He was
Don't do
nice.
that, man.
Bro, Nasty Nas, he was nice. When he started saying all that
Wally.
other shit, he started saying all that other shit. He lost me a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie.
You're a conscious brother, man.
Nah,
Sun,
nah,
moon, and the
I fuck
stars,
with
man.
Nas, but Jim, I fuck with what Jim doing now. Like Jim is doing what these niggas did like 20 years ago. He just having his victory lap now, and he's trying to shit on niggas like he better than rapping. Niggas past rapping. These niggas is got businesses. They ain't worried about rapping no more. They like nigga rapping. I've been here 30 years. I passed that stage. So I understand Jim right now. He getting in his bag and he feeling himself. He say he's better than Style P.
And you know what's crazy? Nobody's putting on Nas or
nah.
Jim Jones
Nah, yo,
in the car.
Nah, this,
Nobody's doing that.
Yo, Hov stick together. I like it. I love it. It is what it is. They stick together. He not some bullshit.
I'm just saying it's great marketing. You know what I mean?
No.
Gets the people going.
Shout out to Jim though with that. Shout out to Jim with that. But let's.
Y'all listen to Cardi B new song today? It dropped today, Outside.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't hear that one.
It's typical from Cardi. I feel like it's something she should have dropped a couple years back as well. I feel like they just need new producers. Y'all going to the same producers. Y'all sound the same. It sound a little old.
Bro.
You gotta get with the times to stay with
So
the
it's
times.
not fire in your opinion?
It's not fire. I give it a calm 6.5.
But no, I ain't gonna front. I
Niggas is
respect.
sad. Oh.
I respect Cardi B grind, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not no hater. I respect all they grind. They doing their thing. They doing it like she came from nothing.
She from the Bronx,
I respect
and-
the Bronx.
But I
dog.
even see. I'm mad you said that because
I
like
respect it.
when you say she's from the Bronx, right? And then she had all said. I remember we all 3 did a whole episode on that, and like the 3 kids, and then they break
Offset
up
had
and all
her.
that. It's just like I don't know, just typical shit. Like damn. 3 kids, no. Now he's somewhere, you somewhere. Now these kids is just all over the place. Should have just whacked.
He dropped today too. That's how corny he is.
Oh, he dropped the
It's
song
not
too.
even- it's not
He
even-
dropped a
I
song
don't think
today.
it's him corny. This rap is out of our hands, bro. Like real talk, we think this shit is funny. Rap is out of our hands.
He dropped
We
that
don't have the
specifically
culture
because
no
of
more. It's
no.
over.
He
How
dropped
these
that
niggas
for
came
her.
in and took our culture like this, bro. They
'Cause y'all
took
let
our
them.
Look, now
culture,
look.
bro.
Now you on the Sun, Moon, and the Star stuff. See what I'm saying? Oh, now you. This is what I'm trying to say. This is why Nas got to that level.
Right.
He was in the game. He seen the BS, and he went Sun, Moon, and Stars.
But you could be nice with Sun, Moon, and Stars. You losing me, nigga. Talking
Nah,
about.
I know I Can was fire.
Nah,
One
yes,
mic, your song you just
some
said
shit was
fire.
Yes, I'm not
He
gonna
just did
lie.
a joint with Lauryn Hill
Why
called
you wanna
Nobody
go back to that,
Fire.
though? You sure you want to go back to that?
No, only
You
because
wanna go back to that, my
went
man?
Sun, Moon, and Stars
Nah.
just now. You're like, yo, man, society,
Nah,
minute hip
nah,
hop. That's Nas shit. That's Sun, Moon, and
I'm
Stars
just
shit.
saying, like how everybody drop and niggas don't know. This shit is terrible, bro. Like niggas, he just said 2 people drop. Niggas crookeds. Like I remember
I
back
feel
in
like
the
you
day.
have to follow people.
I know. I
to
remember
know
back in the
if they
day,
drop.
niggas was feeling like 50 drop, Get Rich or Die Trying. That was my soundtrack to my life for like 4 years. Like nigga, and I couldn't relate, but that he had me.
Right.
Like now, it's like
I think
too many.
only some people capture everybody's ears. And then you have artists who just capture their fan base ears. So if Naya follows Cardi B, she knows she dropped. Me and you don't follow her personally, so we don't know she dropped until somebody in our network, like now she said it, she's in our network. Now when I go back in the car, I'm going to download Cardi B joint. Mm-hmm. That's what marketing is all about.
But you don't think streaming fuck shit up a little bit? Because like, everything is microwave era now. Like,
because everybody just servicing their market.
Yeah, like,
and if that's why I say, if your joint is good enough, it's going to cross over to all markets. You know what I mean? So let's talk about that. What's the last song that crossed over to all markets? And Glorilla is one. We talked about it. She's one that's been doing that.
Yeah.
Like, you got young people, older people, teachers,
right.
You know what I mean? Women, men, all genres, they know of the music that she's putting out. So, that's one person. Who else been crossing over to all?
Ain't nobody people out there.
Probably the last
Nicki Minaj.
A male rap song. It's probably All My Life, Drake and Lil Durk. Right?
Oh, that one definitely
Nokia.
Oh, yeah, Drake.
Yeah.
He's still doing it, even though that whole Kendrick thing,
and
you gotta talk about that.
Like us, that crossed over.
Kendrick performed in Toronto, people in Toronto was telling him to keep going. They made him do an encore of Not Like Us in Toronto.
What is
that?
You see, sometimes Kendrick be talking about the moon and the stars, but he bring it back. He don't leave niggas. Like Nas left niggas and never came back.
That what's that album? The last album was straight Sun, Moon, and the Stars.
No, but like he has some
Mr.
songs.
Steppers
No,
or
he
Big
leaves.
Steppers.
Now he leaves, then he come back to Earth. Nas left and never came back. That nigga came back 5 years later.
I don't blame him. Cause think about it, you still being able to take care of yourself. He still look like he healthy. He still have youth in him. So it sounds like the Sun, Moon, and Stars is the way to go. Look at Lil Wayne. He take the Sun, Moon, and Stars. His dreads is missing. There's a lot of shit going on.
Jim Jones older than him, and Jim Jones is younger than him. Jim look way older than that nigga.
Then who? Lil Wayne?
No, then Nas. He didn't want to talk about that though.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I just seen Jim Jones on the block the other day doing 100 clip pull-ups. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but I'm just saying, like
50, and you can still. I know niggas my age, your age can't do a 50 clip of pull-up. So
I love what he doing now with the rapping shit. But come on, bro, you gotta be. Come on, bro. You better than Nas though. Nasty Nas. Nasty.
He not. We gonna get this out the way. He not better than Nas.
Why the fuck you gonna say that then? Like Nas come back on some ether type shit. Look, in his whole run.
We have given this topic about a good fair 3-4 minutes, and that's the reason why he said that. This is the reason right here. He knew that everybody's gonna stop what they doing and say, Jim Jones said he better than Nas. I just saw a caption, but while he's prepping for the show, of a nigga icon saying Jim Jones is not better than Nas. He's bugging. Everybody going crazy, and all you see is Jim Jones. That's all he's saying. He don't care what we saying.
Good press, bad press is press.
That's not good. That's not good because we're about Nas come back with the ether and his whole shit.
Well, guess what? Jim Jones gonna reply again, and you loopy again.
Is that 15 minutes of fame?
Watch this. I'm gonna tell you this. He has the opportunity. If Nas drop and diss him, he could flop. But he has the opportunity to go in the studio and make some crazy shit. And now he has the opportunity to fight Nas. That's a great fight. Why wouldn't you want to fight the champ?
No, I think right now, yes, right now.
Nas is the one in the hot seat. Like, should I say something? Should I don't?
I feel like if he compare Nas' work and his work right now, then yeah, he got him. But overall, you better than him.
Look, he's being mentioned with Nas. That's like people, like somebody the other day told me that, like, yo, you doing a podcast? Like, I forgot what his name. One of them new Screamer dudes. He said, yo, you could get lit in 30 days. All you have to do is mention and tag yourself with, like, he said he was doing it with Casanat. He kept saying Casanat name, using Casanat tags. And then people start, it is cloud, but he was just saying, like, if you want the cheat code to get on, just put yourself with the people that's on and keep aligning yourself with them. Eventually, your name start getting mentioned with their name. And then if you're good enough, and that's what Jim Jones said. Today, he was laughing. He was in his bed, like, laughing at everybody, like, he know what he did. And that's why I wanted to say that today. I'm like, we can't be that dumb, bro. I'm mad at Jim Jones for saying it. Because he didn't have to do that. I feel like he got mad that all the comments coming down here and like, y'all know I ain't fucking with no Nas, man. I just playing with y'all.
My nigga Nas with the moon and stars.
But that, now I'm going to go back to the moon and stars. That's what the sun, moon, and stars is about. It's about that 5% nation talk. And all of the people, look, Jim Jones is proving it. I could say I'm better than Nas, and all of y'all know I'm not better, and y'all really gonna sit and waste y'all time and debate it. That's the 85%.
Why he ain't say like who everybody scared of? Why he ain't say your boy? He said your boy Hov.
Cause Hov is quiet right now. Why pick on Hov? It's not going on. He's not gonna respond. I told you why. Cause you already got the beef with Nas.
He got beef with Hov too.
And I'm telling you, watch. We're gonna mark my words. Tonight, Summer Jam is going on. He's gonna drop. Look, I'm predicting it. He's gonna drop Summer with Miami, and he's gonna drop that line. I told Nas a slap over his kufi, and the whole crowd's gonna go crazy.
Nah, you gotta drop that song because that's one of his shits. It's good.
It's all marketing, bro.
Nah, you right. So how you feel about these rappers turning to podcasters? How you feel about that, man? I feel like these niggas like they trying to jump in the podcast lane. It's like
Memphis Bleak got one.
You gotta do your due diligence.
Fat Joe got one.
Yeah, you gotta do your due diligence. You gotta be a journalist. Like that's cause you rap and you rub shows. That don't mean you gonna have a good conversation.
Especially, I liked Nicki Minaj when she had her radio show, Queen Radio. I mean, granted, if the person is interesting, I might tune in because, granted, I'm getting a little bit insight and nuggets from their experience within the industry. I look at it just for my benefit, like what is happening in the music industry. But I do feel like, everybody does not deserve to be in front of the camera. You're a little bit boring. For example, Jennifer Hudson with her talk show.
Oh, she got a talk show?
It's whack though. Most
is
people
that the one where everybody be dancing?
Yes, most people know about the spirit whole thing that she has going on, but her actual interviewing skills are trash. So I do feel like those type of slots should be to people who are actually into journalism. So
I ain't gonna lie. If you a rapper trying to get in the rap game, don't do it, bro. Cause it look like there's no money in that motherfucker no more. These niggas is trying to go podcast,
everything,
bro.
Lady
but
London.
They've been said that.
Lady London just did an interview with Sway in the morning, and she said it in plain words, like, there is no money in hip-hop. Like, I make my money from a whole bunch of other things outside of it. But the actual money that comes from the streams and all that, no. The best thing is the shows. Right. But 9 times out of 10, like, even Sexy Red went through it at one point, had a show. Even with that huge song, it didn't sell out. So it's like, a lot of rappers, I feel like, is being humbled because you're not getting the money from the streams, and then you do a show, and it's not a lot of money in the community, period. So I don't think a lot of people is down to pay $100. Like, Summer Jam right now is mad tickets. I was just looking before we started the show.
They said it's sold out.
I was just looking, but see, marketing.
Right.
I just did a show last week and I said it's sold out. Everybody say it's sold out. That's why,
they need to
camera.
For real.
And all the viewers, so let's talk about it, man. Just listen. Everybody is doing marketing, man. Just don't listen for. I went on the website and there was tickets available for us. Right in the fucking boondocks. You go up there, pay your $90 and you in there.
Right. Walk down.
And walk right down, man. It's not sold out, but they gotta say that so the last couple people can get their tickets.
All this shit is like, yo, bro. One movie that stick out to me is The Matrix. This shit's The Matrix. The blue pill or the red pill? You think that nigga? I want the red pill. Shout out to Cat, bro. Cat, you tell that nigga. Cat Williams.
Oh yeah.
He let it know. Now look.
Yeah, he predicted a lot.
This is still happening.
He said all the niggas gonna roll. Now let's get into Fat Joe.
Oh man.
His allegation. Damn, my man Cat said it. He said all them pause. Those big dick DBs is going down. He said all them TD Jakes Diddy's up for all of them. And look. Damn, I fuck with Fat Joe. I like what Terrence Scar movement is.
So what's happening with Fat Joe? What's the allegations?
It's a lot of allegations. They said money laundering, sex trafficking, fucking with minors, fraud.
And it's crazy because it's coming from from his hype man of 16 years.
So there's some truth.
And he went to court. Allegedly. He did his thing. So it's like when people do that, I'm like, damn, you went to court. You got a lawyer. Damn. That's
he's trying to get his immunity.
And then 16 years.
Doing his cash.
Can you imagine like working with somebody 16 years? This is your hype man.
Right.
State to state, country to tour to tour. And this person, that's the only reason why I feel like even his lawyer said, okay, we got something. Because if you got 16 years working with this dude, You might 9 times out of 10, it's
But
probably
my
not
thing,
all.
where is loyal? Well, granted, I'm not saying he should be loyal in this circumstances.
Watch it.
I mean, but then
Now you're from the Bronx. Look, you like, why you snitching?
Sis, don't touch that. Nigga said he had over 10 minors. Don't touch that.
But my thing is, why you didn't Ben say that? Why you didn't Ben say that?
Don't touch that though.
But why you didn't Ben say that?
I said like.
And that's like with everybody. Why?
Allegedly.
People always wait. I think everybody see that it's a new bag into bringing celebrities down. And if you know some shit, people like, yo, listen, man, times is hard. I need mines, man. I see this nigga violate a 16-year-old back in 1990. I need mines. I know everything that happened.
Right, I was there. I recorded it.
Let me call Shorty and let her know, look, it's about 100,000 in this. We split 50-50. How you want to do it? You got the story ready to get the cameras going.
I'm going to play devil advocate with this one. I don't think it's always true because the dude lawyer that's doing it is the same lawyer that was with Lil Rod against Diddy, and he dropped everything. So I feel like the lawyer with that is probably a little fishy. But allegedly, back in the day, Fat Joe violated Big Pun family. Like, they was in shelter and he had publishing and shit. So that if he really did that, that's not far-fetched. Like, I
thought that was his man's.
Yeah, I always found it funny because I ain't gonna front. I always listen to
she came out the
Chris Rivers. That's Big Pun's son. I ain't gonna lie, music fire, bars fire, definitely. And I always used to wonder like, yo, how is this music so great and he not on and Fat Joe was on? So I used to like, and this was like maybe like 8 years ago. I used to listen to his music, and I was always confused. Like, if Fat Joe was on, like at that time he had like Lean Back out, and then Big Pun's son was also dropping music. So I was like, yo, why they not together? Why he can't amplify and he should be on the radio? This is Big Pun's son's murals everywhere. And I was always confused by that. So I guess that does show a little fishiness in your character. Because, like, this is your man's, how you say, why you not going to uplift his son and still have him running around like he an independent, struggling artist? Like,
and you know, it's crazy. Everybody's on B. Simone ass for a similar thing. So she had her best friend on her podcast. And her best friend was basically saying how she was struggling, car repossessed, and whatever else she was going through. And B. Simone is her best friend. You're a millionaire, and you can't. Not necessarily. I'm not saying you should throw your money at her. Okay, cool. You don't want. I'm not pocket watching. But you can't give her a job within your network. You got a network of people.
That's the shit. That's the shit I always say.
And you said best friend.
And like, best friend.
That's what I'll be saying.
Did she ever answer that?
I didn't watch the full clip, but it just goes to show the people's character. Like, and some people just don't want you up with them. You understand? They feel comfortable where you're at. Like, you're there and I'm here.
Like, what you said, I was about to say, like, sometimes looking from talking, these niggas not up how they say they up, but how you said a job.
A job.
It don't hurt to give a nigga a job. You get a food caterer. He could be your assistant. Anything. That's how.
Car repossessed is crazy.
Car repossessed, and you're a millionaire as my best friend.
Shit,
it's wacky.
Niggas will lead. That's how I said. People say they love people like Big Pun. Niggas say they love his kids. Got his family in the shelter.
Dang.
Everybody saying R.I.P. and it's like this shit fucked up, man. I ain't with all the fake shit, man. That's how I ain't with that shit. I'm cool, my nigga. I'd rather stay over here. I don't want to be over there with y'all niggas that look like we fuck with each other in real. You can't help me, I can't help you. So, like, nigga,
what's the point?
Yeah,
now, on a positive side, that's why I really feel like, if everybody listening, I feel like you really do have to, have a strong mentality. You got to put in the work yourself. You know what I mean? It's cool to get, friends that can help out and all that, but I do think we all have the ability to make something of ourselves, and it's hard to say. A lot of people don't even like when I talk like this, but it's like, you have to do it on your own. You know what I mean? You gotta, even if you fall, get back up. We don't have the luxury to fail and just sit in our misery. Like, nah, you gotta because the same friend that you want to help you out probably went through the same thing and they just got through the hump and they got to it. So you can't, yes, they should help, but nah, you gotta help yourself.
I can't feel like I can't be a billionaire, millionaire, and niggas I know me. I have a heart, bro. I'm not saying give you all my money. Like how nice said, a job.
A job.
It's a job. You gotta work. Show up. I give you a job. It's like I don't understand how niggas could be up. And even if me and you fell out, I still would make it right. Then, nigga, I'm doing good in life, nigga. Mm-hmm. Nigga, like, if you helped me back in the day, I don't understand how niggas be doing that.
Yeah,
but
even if you're building yourself up, it still takes somebody to open the door
at
for
my
you.
lowest, and I'm up now, and you down. I gotta help you to a certain extent. I feel obligated. That's why I'm like me. I don't like asking people for help. I don't want to feel I don't want to feel like I don't like I'm using you.
I feel like that's like
I don't feel like I'm using you, bro. Like,
majority of the people feel like that.
I don't like feeling like
I don't think nobody like asking people for help.
Some niggas.
Now I never met somebody that say, "Yo," get on camera and be like, "Yo, I love asking people for help." I never met a person that said that. They might do it.
I need help.
Yeah, like I don't meet people. Most people say exactly that same line. I don't like. I met 1,000 people that say I don't like that.
But people character, like I'm telling you, people character. You see, like beggars love like attracted like givers. Like you see that shit every day. So it's like it's just fucked. Right now it's fucked up, man.
Shoot, everybody is fucked up.
Yeah. That's why I say I love the streaming shit, son. Like I'm about to start streaming.
Facts.
For real. I'm about to see Buddha every day with this shit. This shit for real. That shit is like
it's better.
A breath of fresh air. That shit seem like.
And you live too, like you see everybody tuning in right now. They commenting,
bro. Niggas do a little intakes, as you know, a little to keep them engaged, but it's positive.
So why you ain't start yet?
I'm about to start. I'm dead about to start. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting it right now. I'm about to start. That shit is inspiring and seeing, and they making money.
Money.
Why are you talking? People is like sending you bread right now.
They got NBA players ready. Like, yo, that's NBA money. Yeah, Land said, yo, y'all niggas making NBA money.
Kyle about to scream with LeBron next week. Like.
This shit is crazy, son. So that's like, to me, I just love that. That's how I always big them up, bro. Like, we should big them up. Like, it's a whole nother avenue. Kids don't gotta be grow up in the hood. What we thought? Mm-hmm. Basketball players, street niggas. I know you can be yourself. Stream. You could, and some of this stuff, a lot of stuff be positive. They tell you, yo, keep going, yo. Mm-hmm. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I love
comedy. A lot of dudes on comedy time, like people laugh.
Nothing.
So what you gonna do on the streaming?
Everyday life, working out. Trying to show this fatherhood, because that's another one too. I'm about to be a father, so
congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, man. That's
like, so it's like they're trying to figure that shit out. I don't know how to be a father. I mean, I'm gonna say this. I don't know. This is new to me. I'm gonna say I'm just trying to figure this shit the fuck out. So it's new to me.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to do it. Yeah. You have a son.
Yeah.
I got a daughter and a son. So you wanna pour into this brother and give him some advice? What should he look forward to? Anything?
From a girl perspective, I want to hear from a girl perspective. Cause I hear from God's perspective. I want to hear from your perspective.
Yeah, patience. That's first and foremost. Because that first couple of months is rough. You up 24/7.
Yeah, come on.
24/7. Get everything that you need to get out now. Like, so whatever vibes you want to catch them now. Okay. Once the baby comes, yeah, exactly.
Now, what advice would you give him from the perspective of, like, you know, the woman that's with him? What would you want him to do?
Definitely be present.
Check.
Yeah, be present, check in, because, you know, now her body is going through so many hormones, and then it's going to be going through so many after that. And if she's deciding to breastfeed as well, that's very strenuous on your body overall. So just being a supportive system, like just always making sure you're doing as much as you can. Don't let, that's another thing too. I see a lot of people who are married that's single. Like, don't be that one where you have to, where a woman has to keep asking you to do something. Just do it. You understand? Just pick up with the pieces that you need to do. Like, I feel like that's the main thing. Like, having to ask somebody something that they know they should be doing is annoying. So now you're basically single in your relationship. So do everything that you can just to be as supportive as, and keep y'all relationship tight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all date, make sure you take her out, do whatever things that you can to show your appreciation towards her, and that, you know, you still showing that she's present as a woman overall and as your girl, besides being the mother of your child.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But all right.
Gems.
So what's one thing, right, that you could say that you don't like that men do when they have a kid instead of a woman?
Well, I'm speaking from a single mom, so.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So
like, what Yo, I'm just listening, but nigga voice sound mad.
Like, damn.
Yeah. You just gave you all that wisdom.
So I'm coming from.
You ready to give Nia a hug just now?
Like, all right, damn. So from my perspective,
I let
don't fucking leave.
You're right. You're right. Right.
They're gonna name the episode
Moon
Sun,
and
Moon, and
Stars.
Stars.
Nah, it's right. I like nothing.
Okay, because my baby father is somewhere in the universe. Sun, moon, and stars, gone. So, from my perspective, obviously, I'm looking at it like, obviously, be a father. That's it. It's being present overall. Even if you're being a quote-unquote bad father, you're still there. Like, you understand? You're still trying to find... You're going to still learn every single day. My kid is 4. I'm still learning to be a mom every single day. It's something new, so...
So how do you feel like sometimes you get overwhelmed because you're a single mom?
Correct.
So I know you want to get out and have fun. That's how I be telling a lot of niggas. I be like, yo, bro. I be telling them, I'm like, yo, it's fucked up. Like, you can go out and live your life.
Yeah.
She still has a life. She want to live. She want to go for a drink.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you should hope. Like,
be responsible.
Like, I feel
like you for
financial
this one.
wise.
Okay.
It's real shit. I feel financial wise, if you're not picking up the slack, at least spend the time. Because I popped out when I was 5, and I remember him crossing me across the street, him taking me to park. I remember that shit. So I be telling niggas, like, spend the time with her. That's the same way you want to go out with your bros and drink. She got friends she want to drink, and it's fucked up. She with the kid every day. You
Or do yoga.
What you said?
I said, or do yoga, hikes.
Yeah. Do something. I feel like how you said the balance. So how do you cope with that?
Yeah, so especially I lived in Atlanta by myself. I didn't have any family, nobody. So it really, I'm a spiritual person. It's really prayer for me. That kept me sane, and meditation. I prayed for help. I prayed for help. Like, I know I wasn't going to ask people for help, but I was praying for help, and God did answer my prayers. So, long story short, I started working out with my personal trainer. Shout out to Power. And 2 months into us working out, what was that about?
Oh, he put a hold on. Keep it going.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So 2 months into us working out, we was discussing where we moved from, and we both moved from Binghamton. So that's a small town. So it was like that was just ironic that we both moved from Binghamton to Atlanta. Yeah.
Being a personal trainer.
Yeah, about to say he was a cashy shit. He took you.
No, chill. He got a wife. He has a baby on the way now. Shout out.
I was trying to not laugh. But every time you see them shout out to the personal trainers, man. Y'all niggas got the best job, man.
Them niggas, not all of them. A lot of niggas is perfect. Like, yo, don't be doing it wrong, baby.
That's why I wasn't.
Listen, let me finish my story because y'all going on topic.
I was trying to hold it down.
And basically, he introduced me to the mother of his kid, Lisa. Hi, shout out Lisa.
What up, Lisa?
And Lisa started babysitting my son, and she has 2 kids of her own, so it was just a great vibe. So when I went back to Atlanta this past couple of weekends ago, we met up, and the kids vibed out and stuff with each other. So that's how I was able to start building a village out in Atlanta by myself. Now that I moved back, I got my little family who will help out and support. So I thank you guys, and once I get my Grammy, I'll be shouting y'all out for babysitting and stuff. But it does take a village in order to keep myself sane. To keep you sane.
So much. Okay, I love that.
That's great. Only thing that I tell you from, I guess, a father's perspective is I remember being in the hospital, when the whole birth process was happening, and it was like something clicked in my head where I was like, yo, from this moment right here, I want to make sure that my child doesn't know the difference between mom or dad, as far as like, naturally they say the woman is the nurturer, the woman is the one, I wanted to like kind of, you know what I mean?
Barriers.
So soon as, like, and I seen it kicked in fast, like, like, let me get the baby here, and I had to like fight through. I'm like, no, I got it right now, come on. She could come to me. Even the doctors, they was like I wasn't there, you know what I mean? I had to be like, hold on, no, what's going on? She sleep right now. Talk to me. I want to see what's going on. Like, and I was doing that the whole time. So the advice I would give to you is be present, but you also, as a man, sometimes could be a black male thing. You might have to like be a little assertive with it. You know what I mean? Because I was in there like, no, come on. Now I'm going over there like she could stay asleep. I'm gonna go to the joint, make sure she good. Like I'm gonna go had the little cart, bringing her back dolo. She's sleeping with me throughout the night, and that was like the first couple of hours. You know what I mean? So I made sure that from the time she was born, I was trying to do whatever I could do to give her a break, but also like spend that same time. Like, I snatched my shirt off.
Yeah, do the skin to skin. Do the skin to skin.
From the jump, bro.
The book, How to Be a Dad.
Even that stuff like that. Like they had videos in the hospital that was like tutorials on how to do things, and I was sitting down, and one of the doctors was like, yo, there's not that many dads that really, I see you sitting, I have my little notepad, could be the teacher in me. I have my little notepad taking notes, and the doctor was like telling my wife, like, yo, he's going to be a good one. Because, like, they were just seeing all the stuff I was doing to make sure. Same thing when we got home. When we got home, she wanted to do everything, you know what I mean? Just that mom instinct, you know what I mean? But I was like, nah, you could go in the room, lock the door. And I was struggling, I ain't gonna lie. Baby was so small. I'm trying to do the little changing the Pampers, and I was struggling. But I had my YouTube going, I had my apps going, and I was doing it dolo because I'm thinking like, you never did this. I know you. You never been a mom. I never been a dad. So you trying the same way I'm trying. So your luck is just as good as mine. I could figure out how to wipe this, you know what I mean, baby. I could figure out how to do it the same way you could figure out. So most guys, they'd be like, just having that mindset that they can't do it. So they'll just pass it over to the mom all the time. Don't do that.
Right.
Try your best. Work with her. Yeah, get it. You know what I mean? Give her her breaks, because postpartum and all that is real too.
It's real.
You know what I mean? So I seen it. And if you step in, it's going to be appreciated. You know what I mean? And you could work through it the same way she could work through it. Just keep balancing it out the whole time. And now my daughter's 4. And it's like that same idea I had from the hospital. It's happening now. Like, you could ask her. She's like, that's mom, that's dad. There's no, like, her nose is bleeding or something. She's not going to be like, Mom, my nose is bleeding. It's like, Mom, Dad, my nose is bleeding. Which one of y'all going to come run to me first? But it won't be like, some kids, I see them. They just, everything that's wrong is like bathroom problems. Anything that's like that next tier, they go to the mom. And I never wanted that. So it starts from the time that she comes out. You got to be there and be present. And it's dope, actually. And you got a daughter, so... They love the dads, man.
Daughters, but I got 2 questions. I got one for you, one for you. Let's you first. Father's Day. How was the Father's Day? Did you get the Nike socks?
I knew you was gonna get into that. You always think, yo,
I'm scared of that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared of that shit.
I always find it funny that the TV never show no commercials, bro. I'm like, yo, Mother's Day. Yo, it be like February, and I'm catching Mother's Day commercials, sales, all kinds of stuff. Father's Day, I'm like, damn, you know, it'd be crickets, but my Father's Day, it was cool, man. I think the world, it's like something traumatic going on with fathers, you know what I mean? The world has to do a better job of, like, you know what I mean, showing us a little bit more love. Even in the restaurant, I couldn't get a reservation
for Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. I was in the restaurant. It was mad seats. You know how you go to the reservation in the time slot? That shit was like 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11 to 10, 15, 12. I'm like, damn. So
man, I ain't gonna lie.
We still got some work to do, Dad.
I want to change that, and it's like
this is it. You know what I mean? Having these type of conversations.
And I'm saying, like, you know what's the first holiday that like people like go crazy for? What is it? Everybody should know.
What, Christmas?
Christmas. What's the second one?
Thanksgiving?
No. Mother's Day.
Oh.
Father's Day at the lab, nigga, like 20.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
How the fuck Halloween coming for? Come on, nigga. Nah, yo.
I heard somebody say it's all about.
That's one thing I'm scared of.
It's the work you put in. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad though, because it's like there's moms that's not that great too, and it's not about the work that they put in. It's just the love.
About the work you put in, bro. Like, even mothers be like, yeah, well, Father's Day is my day too. Yeah. Mother's Day, you never hear a nigga like, niggas just get them a, yo, do you boo-boo? Father's Day? Nah, I'm a father.
Even in the community, like, you come to work, it was no, like, extra outside of, like, your little inner
Sunday
people.
Feel like a regular day. I went outside. Like, father's going to the supermarket by himself holding the bag. I said, damn. I said, yo, you know, I said, my man, where's your socks? You got your socks, got your Nike joints?
You gonna wear a Burberry shirt?
You got to. Classic, right?
Classic joint? I don't know, man. I see it.
I think it's just like, especially as a black male, you know,
like
we still got work to do.
I don't like that shit not one bit though.
But we just need more examples.
Well, you need to throw a Father's Day event next year for the fathers.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's a fact.
It just takes more people to do things like I wish we did an episode. You know what I mean?
Why gotta be gin and juice though? Why nigga have no rosé?
Some Long Island tea, whatever y'all like. Henny, Don Julio.
Oh man. Yeah, yo, fathers, look, check it out, y'all. Let's keep it going. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think it's getting better though. It's getting better year by year. I seen some statistics the other day that was saying there's more black children growing up in 2-parent homes than it's ever been before. You know what I mean? I know it's still a struggle out there, but there's dads out here that's trying. Because I be in the park sometimes with my kids, and I'm not the only dude. I definitely see other dudes, and we dap each other up, and they going through the same thing.
I feel like with me, I got a lot of examples. I got you, Lee. Got a couple examples, man, that's really doing it. So
and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And you say you
want my brothers, so I can look at I'm gotta look at no celebrity. I look at my brothers.
Well, let me drop that gem because that's a huge gem. You know what I mean? You said it lightly, but it's like the wise learn from mistakes of others. You know what I mean? So if you're a brother and you have a younger brother, you can set an example and change your whole trajectory of your family. Like me being a father helps you be a father. You know what I mean? Because now you see me doing it, and it's like if you have one, you're gonna feel lame. You're gonna feel corny because it's not going. You gonna come around me, and I'm gonna be like, you gonna see me struggling, nigga, 2 kids on my arm. I can't even talk to you on the phone because they crying and bugging in my ear, and you got a kid, and you just peaceful. You're not gonna feel right talking to me. I've lost friends behind that because being a father has drifted some of them away from me only because they also have kids, and talking to me kind of like ruffles their feathers. It took me a while to figure that out. Like, damn, my son don't really like rock with me like that no more. And it's because he was saying he was a father until I became a father. And then it's like, damn, I can't chill with Rob like that. Because once I start, I gotta dip. Wow, I gotta go pick up my, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, you got one too. You ain't going to pick up. You ain't going to drop off. So after a while, you don't want to hang out with me because it starts like eating up at you. At you know what I mean? And I see a lot of dudes like that. It's like, damn. So I can't practice, I can't talk my regular day-to-day because it's like, you know what I mean, bothering you. So it's tough, man.
All right, but my question for Naya, like, let's go back to you because you said that you was a single mother. So did you ever go through postpartum?
Yeah, I did. So my story is a Lifetime movie. So if you guys want to pay me,
you gotta pay.
But it's
touch on it a little lightly. You don't gotta get into deep. Let's say like no.
All right. I mean, I can get into it because I know there's women out there that's going through it, so I don't mind just being an open book. But I gave birth at home. That was planned. And then
how was that?
I enjoyed that a lot. I gave birth in 2020, so around my 7 months is when I decided to go that route. So I didn't have the full experience with my doula and midwife, but I really enjoyed that experience. They came, I went to labor like September 10th. My son was born September 12th. They were at my crib. They spent the night, everything. They stayed there the whole time, cleaned up and everything after. I ate some fruit after I gave birth, took a shower, my own shower, and was chilling.
You have to pay for that? Or
yeah, you have to pay with, I mean, it depends on what insurance you have. Because I waited so late, I did have to pay out of pocket, and it wasn't as much for me because it was late in my pregnancy. So 3 weeks after I gave birth, my father, my kid, went to jail. You guys, this is ghetto. So I was there for
life, man.
This is ghetto.
For a year and a half. For a year and a half, I was parenting when he was in jail. He came out of jail, was cheating on me, y'all. It was mad actionist, and that's when I moved 2 months later to Atlanta. So I've been single mom since birth. Literally since birth. So
you gotta get away.
Okay, yes, respectfully, for my own mental health. So literally, postpartum, I had to, another thing, pray myself back out of it. It's literally prayer and crying. I went through all the emotions, and I had to in order to like realize, okay, now it's done. There's no more feeling sorry for myself. Like I have to get up for my kid, and especially I was breastfeeding. I have to feed my son. Like, you understand? So I had no time to really sit in it. But I really feel like if you're going through postpartum, you have to talk to somebody. I feel like isolation is what really kills you further. So if you're talking to somebody, then I feel like that will help with the postpartum. But postpartum looks different for everybody. My postpartum was just feeling the loneliness, feeling like, oh, I can't be Naya anymore. I can't make music anymore. I can't go out anymore. So once you find those avenues of where you can take that breath, then it's like, all right, I'm capable of still being myself prior to who I was prior to being a mother. So
let's clap it up for that, man, because you came back. And
all right, I'm back.
Stalking souls now. You got
damn, they almost dropped the tip just now. You was right about Lifetime. You might have to write that up, man.
No, for real. Lifetime, I need to hit me up. Hit me up.
It's fucked up, son. That a lot of single mothers go through that. Right. For real. And I salute to y'all to keep pushing and get out of that. And now look.
And journal. Write it down. If you don't have nobody to talk to, if you feel like you don't want to talk to anybody, write it down. Write it down because you'll see you've come a long way. It's not as bad as yesterday. So it's okay to write it down and reflect on some of the things that you went through.
We gonna go with the positive shit, but you know niggas love the ratchet shit. You know they love the ratchet shit. Tyler Perry.
If you say Tyler Perry, right?
Tyler Perry.
And I like the fact that you went from Naya's story to Tyler Perry, only because Tyler Perry
he
does
loves
a lot
talking about,
of, you know what I mean? So that was a good spin because he
Yeah.
definitely is somebody that highlights a lot of the black woman experience.
Matter
You
of
know
fact,
what I mean?
Tyler Perry, you hit me up.
Yeah, right. Because he just did the movie Scroll that talked about a single.
You watched it?
I watched it, you know what I mean? And
I was a little confused.
in the beginning, I was, but I ain't gonna front. I was raised by a single mom, so my mom, my pop, same pops, he got killed, you know what I mean? And then my sister pops, they broke away, and so she had both of us, and she was doing the same thing. So that movie was triggering for me too, because it was like, damn, I remember certain days where, you know, I got kicked out of school, and they calling my mom to pick me up, but she like, yo, I gotta work, and even after work, she had another job. So it's like, yo, you really messing up my whole program with this, you know what I mean? Bad behavior. So that movie, you know what I mean, triggered a lot. But now, Tyler Perry, I know what you want to get into the nonsense, which is the allegations. And for me, I just feel like, I don't know what he did or what he didn't do. But to me, it's like, damn, from the Diddy to the Tyler Perry,
Fat Joe.
to the Joe, to Jay-Z was once on, you know what I mean? He got away from that. And it's like, I feel like every time, you know, or every celebrity that has the status, Bill Cosby, we could do this all day. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think no black male that made it to the successful level is free from somebody trying to come tear them down. And I also think, you know what I mean? It's a lot of other races that's probably doing other things too. But why are our black male figures always, you know what I mean, at the forefront of some type of provocative shit going on?
I believe it's conspiracy.
Yeah, because Tyler Perry just went on BET Awards, as we just touched on, and said, I made the most black millionaires in Hollywood. And he said that proudly on a huge platform, and then 2 weeks later, Tyler Perry is sexual assault and all that. I was like,
that's how I picked that up. I feel the same when you feel, but then on one hand, it don't seem far fetched. That guy on fucking TV shows he doing. It's like he get into detail for real. So it's like, it's not far fetched.
Now what was that show? I know what you're talking about.
All his shows. All his shows.
Fatima, Divorced Sister.
No, it was the last one, like a stripper, Beauty in the Black. It's like on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
The dude scenes, I was like, hold on. This is like a long. Normally it's a little spin, a little kiss of two dudes. All right, cool. But that should be like 5 minutes long. It's like, damn, my G, and you the one directed? So I'm like, if you behind the camera, you might actually be into all that.
You seen Ruthless?
Nah.
Watch Ruthless on BET, then we can talk about
That's Tyler Perry too?
Oh, man. He called it Ruthless.
Did he got a nigga playing like a colt, and he's having his way. Both ways.
Man.
That's all I was trying to say. Like, I felt the same way you said. It's like, but that shit not too far fetched, bro.
So do we have to be perfect as black men in order to survive?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it up in the editing. What did I say? You was like, yo, we gotta stop shining the light on shit like this. I said, but it's gonna be more. You said, people gotta learn from other people's mistakes. And what I said, yo, this shit, these niggas, they think it's not gonna be them. That nigga, I'm good, nigga. I'm paying him enough. He good. Mm-hmm. And look, son, yo, did y'all see them text messages though? The text messages.
It was crazy.
Talking, yo,
and he's like, yeah, you like getting choked up, man. I'm just like, oh.
This is to the next man.
Yeah.
But did we know?
There's another actor. He was an actor.
I don't know if it's true or not.
But
what are the allegations? That he's gay?
Like he said he jumped in the bed with him.
He trying to get,
and he was saying no, and Tyler Perry kept pushing. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's the Diddy effect, where it's like you dangling a new acting role and money, and it's like these people are really trying to like feed their family and get on, and they just looking at you as this guy that's, you know what I mean? You got the studio, you got everything going. We just trying to work, but you keep coming with all of this other shit. It's like, yo, bro, we ain't trying to do that. And I feel like women go through that a lot. Yeah. So now you got men that's like, yo, bro, same shit. Like, I'm just trying to work, and this nigga keep trying to run down on me.
Trying to take my butthole.
Dang.
Niggas is Flea Johnson out this motherfucker.
Beep that beep.
Niggas is Flea Johnson. Nah, it's just like it's just.
This is a tough.
It's nasty.
Sometimes we do this podcast, I just be like, damn.
Gotta wear a body cam.
Yo.
24-hour body cam. Who's really telling the truth? I feel like sometimes it is a money grab.
Nah, it is.
It's an easy money grab for people just to say, "Oh, he did this and the third. He touched me." They did the same thing with Lizzo with her dancers.
I think for a man to come out and say another man try to fuck
that's
you,
a lot.
oh yeah, it's like a lot. I don't think a lot of niggas gonna lie about that. But like some niggas will for the love of money. But
Anybody would do anything for the money.
Yeah, but nigga come out and nigga like violates you in that way, you gotta go.
But how long? And that's another thing. Like I said, why do people take so long to say this?
Oh wait, that's the problem.
That's what really. I don't get that part. What is it? Why are you taking so long? Immediately, somebody try to touch me. Immediately, I'm cold.
You in the bed. You come in the bed, you wildin', yo, nah, I'm like, yo, hey, Tyler Perry, yo, on the internet, yo, live, hey, yo, look at this nigga right now, bro, look at this nigga right now, bro, I just woke up on live, and now you have to catch you grabbing my phone, yeah, look at him, right? He's bugging.
But the thing,
8 years later, yo, back when I was 18,
right?
Let's take
son, like, come on.
Let's take it back to Diddy. We're gonna go back to him. Cassie took how long? Those Cosby joints took how long?
And
that's what she was saying. It's
and
like,
I was
hey, they all doing that.
I was watching an interview that Amar Wiggins, I hope I'm saying your name right, but he did an interview with Flash, who was allegedly one of the escorts, and he was saying Cassie will call him without Diddy being present.
She was threatening that nigga. She told niggas she'd cut his water off, she'd get him hurt and all that. And it's a lot going on. Niggas baby mothers.
Jane Doe is 50
bro.
Cent baby mom.
And I don't fuck with 50. That's my nigga. Everybody know I fuck with me.
She
50.
did it. She went on.
Those is my nigga. And it look like that's why 50 don't like that nigga. That's why
see how
he going
far
hard like that.
People go for money.
It makes sense. And bro, I always
The industry, DMX.
Yeah. And I always say you could find out why niggas is beefing. Every time when a niggas beefing, it's two things. It's
Woman.
money,
Woman.
and then a woman. But 9 out of 10 is a woman. Niggas die. Woman.
Yeah.
9 out of 10, you really get into the why this nigga dead? Something with a girl. It's something with a girl. Why niggas is beefing?
Power in it.
It's something with a girl, but niggas don't want to say it. Niggas don't want to say it. Niggas don't. And it's 50. Yo, son, listen to that shit with Diddy talking to 50 baby mother. He had me thinking like, yo, I told the girls wrong. He talking to girl, yo, he coach like he a coach. Yo, my nigga said, my man, get in the game. You had that free coach, you did good. Get your rest.
Different.
Get your rest. We got that 10K. You good? You
But
good?
it's the
good.
money
your
talking.
rest.
He
It's
said,
the money
get your
talking.
rest. He said you did a good job.
Yeah, exactly. I got money.
He said you did a good job. Get your rest. I ain't know you was throwing up and shit. I ain't know about all that. Get your rest, baby girl. You got that money in your bank now. You good. You can start it off. I'm like, yo, that's 50's baby
Anybody would do
mother
anything
though,
for
bro.
money. And why she did when you got 50 money too? I don't understand.
He giving her 10.
I can't believe that.
10K a month, and she having all-star free calls. She having free calls with other rappers. The all-star free calls.
The baby moms?
Yes.
I don't get it, man.
Yo, all-star free
I get
calls.
it's the money.
I used to, when I was younger, I used to like really look at all of this, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Pops, my mom's was doing her thing in the industry, dancing and all that. And even like Smooth B, you know, different people coming to the, I used to look at the whole industry like this was like a fairy tale, a magical, you know what I mean, beautiful thing. And then it's like, you get older and it's like, this shit is like
They weird.
a devil party, you know what I mean? Watch the Sinners movie and then you see all of these things and it's just like, dang.
Yeah,
It's not, you might as well just stick to
come
doing
in
your
like
own thing, you know what I
like-
mean? Keeping your regular life.
As a man, how do you handle that? He got your baby mother is somebody like that's really like his prostitute.
His sex worker.
That's his like he.
But
was,
I read
he
50
was
Cent
prepping
book,
her.
and this is why he's unbothered because it's like, he said from the time that he got in the industry, he basically looked at everybody different. He already knew, like, nobody, like, he just said everything, like, all his money, he was saying, like, he used to just give it to his grandmother to hold, and that was basically, like, the only woman he trusts.
Yeah.
Because he already seen what was going on from the beginning. Like, being shot gave him a different type of insight, and he seen what everybody wanted. Because I guess being from the Queens and not being a guy that had the girls naturally and all that, and then you get the success and you see how everybody flopped. So he already knew what was going on from the beginning. Now, how he got her pregnant, why he had the baby, that could have been a mistake. Cause I'm like, damn,
her
no
name was
lie.
Daphne.
I think his first baby, his first son, that probably was like regular 50, you know what I mean? But the second one, she got him.
I'm a student to 50. 50 said when Shy Money got a girl pregnant, he said, "Well, you got pregnant? I take these 50,000, take her shopping." Like he got to practice what he preached. And mind you, I'll fuck with 50. The 50 is my dude. I love the way how he move. But you say he's unbothered. That nigga's bothered. That's why he's coming at D like that, and that makes sense. He's on
I don't think he bothered.
Nah, he bothered.
I think he just
he's coming at
chalking
that
it to the game.
Chalking it to the game.
I think he chalked it to the game, but he's playing. Cause Diddy did that on. I think it was all the game.
No.
Diddy did it on purpose. He did it on now. But he's just showing Diddy like I don't really care. That's why he making a movie or documentary on him. It's like they just playing the game, bro.
I don't think you know who really unbothered? Omarion. He on tour with the nigga that fucked his baby mother.
No, he's bothered by that.
No,
he was bothered.
He was bothered. Because that's why he went to the sun, the moon, and the stars.
He's not doing 50 doing. 50 trying to get this nigga staying jail.
No, Omarion need the money. That's why you back on tour. Would you go on tour with somebody who did that?
Omarion is the star of the group. He don't need to go on tour with them niggas.
Nope. But then it's like, it don't even matter because
why you on tour?
Fizz baby moms did the same thing with another dude. So
it's
like
different with your group member though, nigga. It's like come on, bro. That
would you go back on tour?
Dancing, nigga, I look at the left, he can't even catch you like now.
No. Would you go back on tour?
I think years later,
I'm cutting that nigga water.
He probably just like forget it.
Nah, good.
Nah, that's unbothered. 50 is trying to cut 50
because the lady is like you could be mad and not want to go on tour and get this money with your peoples. Meanwhile, this lady's with a whole nother dude. Yeah. So both of y'all looking stupid because like nigga, I ain't even with none of y'all. This is nigga the actor. Nigga
that played
the dark skin dude.
Yeah. That played the best man. He got his ass whooped. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's who his baby mom April is with.
Yeah.
Marion. So I know you talking about now too.
He even cheat with a whole nother dude going viral with him. Stella got his throwback dude.
Like Marion, that's really unbothered. That nigga.
But it took him time. I feel like unbothered is not.
But 50, that's
we
bothered.
Can't call it unbothered. Even 50. Because unbothered, it's going to growth. Because like in the moment he was on the internet, Omarion, they had their little thing. You know what I mean? It's years later now, so you're not unbothered. You just understand that shorty's with another dude on the beach.
And I need money.
That nigga Diddy.
And I need the bride.
Diddy probably trying to get punked by Trump. That nigga 50 put out a video where he talking about he don't like Trump. So 50 trying to cut his shit on every angle. Like he doing a documentary. He's shining in the light. So it's like. Now it makes sense, and I fuck with 50. That's my son. But like and then his baby mother, his first baby mother coming out now. Sean said he put the finger cuffs on her. Like he had to put the hands on her. She said, "I'm like, what the fuck?"
What, domestic violence?
Yeah. Damn, I mean, so this.
But even that, I'm like, you going to come out talking about domestic violence this late in the game?
I'm just saying, as a man, this is what you got to worry about. like I'm about to have a kid, so I gotta worry about the baby mother coming out. No, you don't have to worry about it. I just feel like this shit is like. That's why sometimes, like when we do the podcast, like I enjoy talking and catching up on what's going on out here. But then after a while, I don't want to do it no more because it feels like it's like all stupid. You know what I mean? None of this stuff is relevant. It's good to like learn from it and all that. But I feel like when it comes down to them, I just start looking at them like wrestling. You know what I mean? When I used to watch wrestling, like it looks crazy. They all flying and Stone Cold, I hate you, I hate your guts and all that. And then cameras off, they're like, yo, man, they all regular people like us. And I think none of this shit, like even 50 Cent, baby moms and the son, I don't think they really feel like that. I think son really still love 50 Cent. Which one,
I think mom, I think all of this shit is just for clicks, views, and likes. And money. This is the industry. And that's why I always talk about DMX poem. Because he said it. None of these people are really doing what they saying they doing. They just understand that the world is bored and they need us, and we okay with doing it as long as we get paid. She probably really love 50 Cent. He would probably really want to be with him. The baby mom's probably really mad, like she doing all this shit with Diddy, but they just like they at a different tier in life, and they know that they are the source of entertainment for people like us that still, you know what I mean, on a day-to-day doing out there.
Like how you said, like right now we in an era when one allegation could take a nigga down. So you saying a nigga put hands on you, it's like that could take his scripting for everything.
But you're gonna have to prove it. You know what I mean? That's why Diddy's in court. Because it's like, okay, Cassie went, you know what I mean? That's why R. Kelly's in jail, because it's like, okay, is it different between talking and going to court. That's why we talked about Fat Joe, because that person actually lawyered up and got the, you know what I mean? He's trying to really take him to court and getting it done. So it's like, when you do that, I'll talk about it, but that's deep.
But he on some civil shit. He ain't trying to put him in jail. That's what I'm saying. Like, if everybody so want the
because he probably told him on the side, like, yo, look, I've been your hype man for dumb long. I ain't eating. Mm-hmm. It's like a paid in full ice. I ain't eating. And Fat Joe probably ignored him. And it's like, I ain't bad. Now I got something on you.
Yeah, I think Diddy getting out.
I think he getting out.
It's like a toss up. Like, I feel like a lot of charges gonna get dropped, but I feel like the shit that niggas least expected, something gonna stick.
Yeah, so I think something might stick.
Something gonna stick, but I think a lot of that shit gonna get dropped. All that bullshit they throwing is gonna get dropped. But let's piggyback.
Everybody's confused. Like when R. Kelly Jr. was going on, I don't care what room I was in, everybody said he going down. He going down. Everywhere I went, R. Kelly going down.
That's the man that
Diddy, it's like nobody is really, everywhere I go is like, what is he locked up for? And everybody's still confused. All these cases is like, what the fuck is this? Like, what's the RICO? People trying to figure out and study what is happening with Diddy. Right. He's been on trial all this time. Yes, y'all prove he's a weirdo, he's freaky, he's wild, he beat women. But what the fuck is the charge, bro? Is he
a lot of niggas be saying Diddy, but niggas pops is busting their ass in the room. And they like, that's what it's like. It's fucked up. You shouldn't.
It's mad domestic violence going on in the community.
You shouldn't hit women.
I just think they humiliating him, and he got the wrong people mad.
Yeah, correct.
And it's just a big humiliation. I think this is an industry thing happening.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with regular people and all that shit.
I feel like it's like another form of butt breaking. Man, back in the day with the slaves, this is another form. They put all this nigga shit out there in another form.
Cause he started doing too much, coming at the people.
But I feel like with him, that's karma.
He gave all that money to Howard students. He started a bunch of charter schools. Right. He was on the internet talking about we have to start owning stuff. It needs to be us. We need to own our culture. We don't own. I feel like he was getting on these cameras and he started like, and they like, all right, you know what? You're not with us no more.
Right. You're influencing the blacks too much.
But I really watched the whole documentary on Bill Cosby, and it almost made me drop a tear because Bill Cosby was really trying to do it. And that was years ago, bro, in the 80s, 70s.
Black people that I ain't like. He said some shit.
He did, because I'm going to tell you why. That was in there too. He was on that pathway of just trying to elevate the black family, the black male, the black woman. That's why he did the Cosby Show. It wasn't because he loved the storyline. He wanted to put a black woman as a doctor, a black man as a doctor, everybody in the same household, and then the spinoff was different world, college, all that. You know what I mean? He did, and he started changing it. So he was coming at all the dudes that was when the pants sagging era came, the do-rag era. He was coming at black dudes because he was like, "You're not gonna mess up what I started," and he was going against because it was the white dudes behind the whole thing. They were still trying to like market and promote and put on people doing the other thing, and it's like he was trying to stop them because like they was going against him. He was trying to clean up the image, and they were still putting money in the other image, and only he knew that because he's the millionaire. And he knew what they was doing. He was trying to wake us up, but same shit.
He was trying to buy NBC.
Yeah, NBC.
And then that whole network, like what's his name? I used to watch Lil Bill. Little Bill, it was mad gems, bullying gems. It was mad little. He was doing everything, bro. Everything, right? But what happened? They called him. All the girls that wanted to come at him, they funded it, and they knocked him down. Same shit. They knocking everybody down.
I just don't like as men when niggas get that money, they stop representing for the culture. Then when they fall, they expect the culture to stand with them.
But now you can't say that. He represented for the culture.
No, he did. But I'm saying like when you talking about that pants sagging and shit, like we know like he came from the era when they was doing shit when they was younger. It's like his approach probably was good, but like how he said it.
Yeah, you can say that.
Different. Yeah,
don't say he wasn't represented because it reminds me of a kid the other day in my class. He was like, "Yo, you act like you wasn't a gangster at one point," and I'm like, "Nah, I wasn't a gangster." But I know what he was trying to say. He just said the wrong word. Because I'm on him every day like, yo, bro, you got to wake up. You got to, like, be hungry for education. You can't just be disrespecting your mom. I be on him. And he got mad and said that to me. Like, you act like you wasn't
from the hood,
me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yes, I was. But that's what you saying that remind me of that. It's like, yes, but there's a such thing called growth. I'm just trying to help you. Yes, I did that. But Hov said it. I did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. The whole thing is to cut this shit in half. If I did it, you know what I mean? I feel like I got enlightened at about 19 years old. So my son should get enlightened about 12 or 11. It shouldn't take you all these years to understand. Yes, unfortunately, the world's a little twisted. You gonna have to work. You gonna have to get educated. You gonna have to do certain things, bro. It is what it is. And you gonna have to battle with the streets, gangs, and drugs, and sex, and all that shit. And then that's it. As long as you learn that, you're gonna be hype. It's not that hard.
I feel like, but it's just like, I just feel when they get that bread, like a disconnect. It's like they don't try to, like a disconnect. Like, they feel like they up there, and then you down here, and it's a rap.
Now go listen to Memphis Bleak. He just did an interview on the Breakfast Club. He talked about that. Everybody got mad at Hov. The reason why Memphis Bleak was still cool with Hov is because he understood. Let me build, because he said it, and you talking about it. He said he was the only one, like when Hov started to separate himself, he just understood. Like, nah, he can't really chill with us. And he was trying to tell them, I'm going up, bro. I'm getting these millions, I'm getting these endorsements. Yeah, I can't go to the club and pop bottles and get into fights and scuffles, like, and they didn't want to listen. Now they older and they got it. Is it his fault that he got it at 38 and he started to move that way, and now y'all niggas is all 50, now y'all want to move positive. Now y'all want to do the right things. It's not Hov fault that he got it at 38 and he knew. It's y'all fault.
But like that, you can't even say it, because LeBron took his niggas with him.
But they got it.
He put them.
You ever watch them dudes? They got it. They wasn't still telling Braun like, yo, maybe we got beef with these niggas. Like,
he ain't telling Braun that, but Braun.
We talking about Hov, like Beanie Siegel was still carrying guns, still getting in jail, all of that.
But Braun put them in position.
Hov put them in position. He had state property, he had feelings.
No agents. That nigga was his man, and he made him like, yo, your agent, do that, and he just supported them. Like,
so what you saying?
Now I'm just saying, sometimes like people say they fuck with you, like how Bean said. Bean was like, yo, Bleak, that's your man, but he ain't put you. But how Bleak said, like,
he didn't put me on because I wasn't the right person to put on. That's why I love Bleak. He was admitting it. A sucker nigga could act like, yo, I'm supposed to. How you gonna have a corporation, bro? You don't know how to run a corporation.
I see it both ways, but like, but what Bean was saying is like, coming from where we come from, it's like, yo, if I'm on, you on. It's like, nigga, I'm gonna try to.
And that's the mindset. It's not that. Like right now, like if I got a podcast studio, that does not mean because I'm from my hood that everybody from my hood should do a podcast. But niggas will bully you and be like, yo, bro, how you not putting us on? Just so you can come up here and just... Nah, it's not that. I have to find the best person that's suitable for this opportunity. And they still will get mad at me for not putting everybody on. And that's the thing. Some people gonna have that mentality and some people won't. And people still gonna throw rocks at you.
I'm giving $100. I can't have $1 million because nigga, I got a good heart. I can't just sit there and watch, and I know I can hope, and not with money.
That mean you gonna end up getting burnt then?
Not getting
that good heart stuff is cool, but you gonna put on a nigga that you know what I mean?
Not getting burnt. You just gotta know who you around. That's not. I know I'm not gonna put everybody on, but if you hungry and I see and I have the resources to put you in position, I'm not giving you money. Put you in position, you could work for me.
So what about backstabbers? All the backdoor stuff that go on for niggas that helped out and then they end up getting robbed and killed and all that.
It comes down. That's what I'm saying. It's fucked up. That's what I'm saying. It's a double-edged sword. I see it both ways. But it's like we gotta help you as black people. We can't keep thinking like that. We gonna keep standing at the bottom because everybody think like that.
Yeah.
But so that's why like now
help people who want to help themselves. That's what I'm trying to
say. Basically, you gotta help. You can't.
But like when you go to LeBron James, people like they was already doing their thing. So help people, but you were doing your thing. Yeah. I've been in positions where I only got put on because I was doing the work. I never got put on because somebody just wanted to help me out. I always got put on because they seen what I was doing and they wanted to elevate it.
I'm just trying to say like the resource, like LeBron James put them niggas like he wanted to be a sports agent. Yo, all right, my resources.
But look what you said. He wanted to be a sports agent.
But it's like all right, Kevin Hart, man, they Pastor Boy Cut Boys. He got all them. His man's to train him. He goes to the gym with him. I'm not saying give a nigga a handout, but yo, you want to work out? Train me, my nigga.
Yeah.
You be my driver.
But if you mess up, don't be mad at me when I cut you off. That's the part I don't like.
You can't do that.
And that's what niggas do though. You do some bullshit. I cut you off. Yo, he a funny dude.
You can't do that. As a man, you can't do that. If somebody give you opportunity and they really give you opportunity and you fuck it up, you fucked it up, nigga. You gotta sit with that. But like, I just feel like a lot of them do get money. And they start like, and how you said, I get it, because some niggas be having their own indictments going on that I get taken down. I get it. But I'm just saying, it's like, how are we going to make it better if we keep leaving our brothers behind?
Yeah, like I was saying, it's only those you can help that wants to be helped. Not everybody can be on the train with you. If you see a nigga
crashing out, no, I mean, like how you said, Jay-Z was smart. I get it. With beans you out. Like, the fuck?
I feel like being smart is not cool, man. And I've noticed that over the last couple of years in my life. being smart is not cool, and it comes with being the bad guy. You know what I mean? Because I've been in situations where I'm in parties and I see what's happening because of Pop's situation, and I'm like, yo, we got to dip. And niggas like, this nigga's pussy. You know what I mean? You dead ass.
Yeah.
I've been in situations like that. And it's like, now you forced to like be, so now I have to stand here
Right.
so I can be tough.
Might risk
and now
my life
niggas
to
shooting
prove
all this
something,
shit.
yeah.
But because I got the job, 70,000, 80,000, I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? At that time. And that's why I'm thinking this way. I'm around people that you don't give a fuck.
Got nothing to lose.
So I'm only saying it, and instead of you trusting your man that's doing something, nah, hold on, let's rock with him. You pussy.
But he don't
You know
love
what
a
I
nigga
mean?
like that. Put you in a situation like that. He don't love you.
But it's a lot
your
of-
fault to be fucking with that nigga because you know.
But then
like,
you just said you can't leave your brothers behind.
No.
Leaving my brothers behind, I could have just dipped.
No.
I ain't have to tell you, yo, we out.
No, I'm saying.
I didn't want to leave my brothers behind, yo, we out.
If a nigga got love with you and he see how you moving, he not gonna jeopardize what you got going on. He gonna like, yo, you go
Niggas
home,
got love,
I'm
but some
out.
niggas don't know how to show love. You know what I mean? They just don't want to lead the party. The party's lit, bro. I got my joint is over here.
But he can't
I ain't
get
getting a
mad,
chance to
but he
dance
can't
yet.
get mad
Like,
at you. He can't get mad at you. If you wanna leave, how you get mad because you wanna leave the party and I wanna stay?
that's the topic we talking about. Niggas do that all the time.
So, like,
Same thing with Jay-Z. Same thing with people. All go through that. That's why I said being smart is not cool. Because when you smart, you're gonna have to make uncomfortable the decisions. You have to go against the grain, and people not gonna like that. Because now it looks like, oh, you better than me. Why you want to leave? Or why you want to do this? Why you think, nah, I don't want to walk that way. Everybody walking that way. I want to walk this way. And now you look like the oddball.
If I'm in the opportunity, I will give a nigga opportunity. I'm not giving you money. I'm giving you an opportunity. Now you fuck it up. You fuck it up. That's it. You can't say I ain't help you, but I just can't just. I don't know, cause like, bro, like other coaches and stuff, I see how they move, and it's like them niggas don't gatekeep shit. Them niggas like, yo, come on, yo, get your man. We get this building. Us, nah. Nigga, it's like how we supposed to get better because we get on and shit on our people like, oh, I'm better than, and sometimes you have to move like that because niggas do got secret indictments. So I get it both ways, but I feel like how you supposed to move it further? It's like you just gonna keep leaving each other down. Nigga, I'm here, you there, get the fuck out. It's like.
But then also there's a lot of crabs in a barrel mentality.
I see it both ways.
And then look at also Nipsey Hussle going back to help, and now I'm getting killed in my own hood. So a lot of people don't even want to even go back to help the hood because the hood don't want. People don't want to see you successful unless they are.
Young dog, little baby.
Like Nipsey should never went back to the hood. You could help in so different ways. Yo, y'all niggas meet me over there like how 50 did. I love 50 did. He bought a crib in Connecticut. Y'all come to Connecticut. I'm not coming back to Southside. Come to Connecticut.
That still could be conflicting if you say Nipsey shouldn't go back to the hood, but then you say we gotta help the hood. We gotta come. We can't leave our brothers. You know what I mean?
You can help the hood from afar.
Love
you
him
don't
from a
have
distance.
to be out there every day.
In the hood.
You don't have to be. He can tell, yo, he got money out. You could come get niggas and take them somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. Like I never said like shit on, yo, I'm from the hood, but how you say I'm moving this way, I can't be out there no more. So I'm gonna take y'all. We going to Cancun. That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. I don't know. That's how I'm cut, and I feel like that's why I got a good name. Like I just move right, cause like. It's like that's how I am. I just can't do that, bro.
Long story short, your network is your net worth. So who you're around is what help you get
like
to.
Gym of the day.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's go to gym in the day. Now I ready.
Well, yeah. What was that?
Your network is your net worth. So who you hanging around, the mentality that they have is where you're gonna be. Where you're vibrating at. So if you guys are on the right path and want to be somebody and have goals, then yes, I feel like you should be giving opportunity to those who's pursuing. Yep. And just like he said, usually people who are already doing is who get the opportunities because we can see you're doing it already. So if I give you this money, then that means I know you're going to put it towards doing it in the right way. So your network is your net worth.
I like that.
My gym of the day is there's no where you going. Like, you far from where you started, so just keep on and just keep doing what you gotta do. There's no where you going, bro, and it's gonna take a long time, but it's stay tunnel vision and stick to your script, and shit gonna go in your favor.
I like that. Mine is, Ludacris said, you damned if you do, you damned if you do, and you also damned if you don't. So fuck it, you might as well just be damned if you do. So I'm just trying to keep it going, man. Keep doing it. Because that other side, damn if you don't, damn if you do, it don't make sense, man. So you got to pick what you want to do and just stay locked in on your own decision. That's what it is.
That remind me of this girl I saw on TikTok who's basically saying it's hard to be ugly and poor, and it's hard to be pretty and rich. So which hard are you choosing?
Yep, that's it. That's the gem.
And
And there you have it, y'all. We talked about it.
Let's talk that ocean. Talk to him. Let's go.